Hey guys, I'm Jay, and today we're going to do an initial, right out of the box, first look at a damn handsome Kershaw Westin, model number 3460. Now, before we get started, I just want to quickly remind you guys to click on that subscribe button if you're looking for knife reviews that get right to the point. Now, today we're not going to get into many of the specs. Now that I'll save for the full review video, which I will post in a couple days once I've spent enough time with the Westin. Alone time with the Westin. Now the first thing you'll notice is its very thin, streamlined design of the Westin, which happens to be a speed-safe assisted opening frame lock. The blade steel is HCR13 MOV, and the handle, half glass-filled nylon, other half is going to be stainless steel. Although this does appear to be G10, it does kind of feel like it, but it is not. It is in fact GFN. The deployment is actually accomplished by, just the flipper that you see here. Let's check the centering. What do you guys think? That's not bad. It's pretty good. Now, once deployed, let me check that. Oh, there is absolutely zero blade play. Very nice. The pocket clip. Now this is going to be the tip up only variety for righties and for lefties. And look at that. You don't have to go out and buy an aftermarket deep carry clip. Awesome. So that makes the Westin, in my opinion, very, very lefty friendly. Because when I deploy the blade, I'm a left-handed individual. A lot of times I really have to be aware of my thumb positioning with frame locks, because on some knives you apply just a little hint of pressure and the blade won't deploy. It'll make it very difficult. But with the Westin, I don't even have to think about it. So that's why I'm calling this very lefty friendly. The action, I think it's really good. Let's do that again. Nice and snappy. Oh, very nice. There's one small item that I wanted to point out to you guys. Now, it's minor and definitely should not be a deal breaker for you. But you notice here the lettering on this side. So on the show side, Kershaw, good, looks fine. On the flats, very nice. Flip it over. Yeah, I don't know why. It just kind of seems to be in an odd place. I'd love to hear from some of you that have this knife, and I would like to know if on your examples is the lettering in the same place, because it almost looks like it's kind of a mistake. Like, why would this not be up on the flats? I don't know. Again, not a big deal, but just something that I want to point out to you guys. Let's go ahead and check the factory edge. Normally I don't really like cutting paper in my videos, but I thought it would be relevant here. Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's right out of the box. So on my copy of the Westin, very sharp. Nice. How about we go ahead and compare this to a few other knives here on the table, just so you guys can get an idea of the size that we are working with. So of course, let's go ahead and start out with the Spyderco PM2. The Mannix 2. Let's see what else. Ooh, how about this one? Steel wheel Modus. And ooh, let's do a newer favorite of mine, the Benchmade Casbah. Wow, very, very close in quite a few specs. Cutting edge, overall length. Huh, closer than I thought it would be. Let's check that up against the Modus. Almost the exact same amount of cutting edge as the Modus. Let's do this one. The Cold Steel American Lawman. And of course the Westin is going to have more cutting edge than the Lawman. And let's do another Benchmade. The Freak. Let's check the cutting edge. Yeah, well, I mean, the Freak overall, of course, is a much bigger knife. So, yeah, it makes sense. The cutting edge is a lot more. You know what? And what I didn't do, check it up against the cutting edge of the PM2. Let's see. Yeah, the Westin has the PM2 beat. The Westin beats the Mannix 2. Now, before we part ways, there's two minor issues that I have to point out to you guys. The first one in regards to the weight. Now, for some reason, Kershaw does not they don't really mill out their liners. They do not skeletonize their liners. I know there's some that they do, but at least in my experience, there seems to be more Kershaws out there that really could have been milled out to help reduce the weight. And so, of course, they did not do it here with the Westin and the thumb ramp. See that? I really like my knives to just have like that flat surface from the butt of the handle all the way to the tip on the spine. So they have this little thumb ramp, and I get it, but the jimping on it is really not that great. So I don't know. I've actually been thinking about maybe, if I keep this, probably sanding that down a little bit. And again, I know it's minor, but it just bugs me a little bit. So that's it. I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by and letting me show you my new knife. And if I answered some of your questions about the Kershaw Westin, why not just go ahead and leave me a like? Now, the full review will be coming very, very soon. And so, thanks again, you guys. And I will see you at the next video. You guys take care, okay?